ばれるかわからないでしょ。あなたはこの私が認めた私のトレーナーなのよ。もっと誇りを持って行動なさい。怖い話で進もうだなんてバカなこと提案したら怒るから。一生口聞いてあげないから。人と同じ衣装を与えられても誰よりも着こなしてしまう。さすがキングよね。私はお母様とは違うんだから。料理だって卵焼きだって作れるし。スペシャルウィークさんってなんか目が離せないのよ。これも面倒見がいい優秀な馬娘のサガかしら。よって本当にうるさいけど、帰れば誰かがいる生活自体はそこまで嫌いじゃないわ。怖い話で進もうだなんてバカなこと提案したら怒るから。一生口聞いてあげないから。キングはイベントだって全力で取り組むの。もちろん私のトレーナーであるあなたもよ。川上さんにマナー指導を頼まれたの。私にお願いするなんてあの子分かってるわよね。私はお母様とは違うんだから。料理だって卵焼きだって作れるし。人と同じ衣装を与えられても誰よりも着こなしてしまう。さすがキングよね。
Good day, good evening, afternoon, hello. It's Taurus Cup time, and I'm doing maybe better than I was expecting, but not great. I have two aces, kind of. I have this L that I high rolled, and I did the I got the acupuncture event. I did the winning chakra, and it succeeded. So I got corner recover, straight away recover free. But not all these skills, Cloudy Days, Hakodate, Race Course, were relevant to the thing. View from the Lead is Mine is a win harder skill, so it's kind of not actually helpful here. Legacy of the Strong. I have no idea when that procs. But other than that, she's got the late surger skills. Late surger corners, fighter. She has swinging maestro. She has lone wolf also, and she has an S in medium, but her power kind of sucks. But she did hit the speed cap. So this has been my best performing L, I think. My best performer so far. Not counting this one that was only there for one race, but I'm pretty sure I ran it in the simulator, and I'm pretty sure that this Gulshi is worse than this Gulshi. We did 10 races with this Gulshi. 1089 speed, so did not hit the cap. Power 661, not super huge, but she has significantly more stamina with swinging maestro and breath of fresh air. Breath of fresh air is a bit inconsistent, And that's also what I noticed is inconsistent. So if L gets stamina debuffed, then I think that my Golshi beats her. But oftentimes I'm just not beating the other horses with 1089 speed out of 1200. And no other like acceleration skills, which I hear is the meta, is what you need. Anyway, hello Dolem, hello Random Perv. So yeah, that's my coughing baby. I did literally one nice nature run to get a debuffer. So it's not the best debuffer. I didn't hit a potential 5, so I don't get the upgraded yellow gaze skill. And the other thing I heard was that end closer tends to perform better than late surgers here because there's fewer end closer debuffs. Sharp gaze and Mystifying Murmur, or Mystifying Murmur specifically, I think it only affects the racers ahead. So typically this nice nature is doing late surger so that she can proc, well, why is she doing that? For gaze? For gaze, I guess. So she doesn't debuff the end closers sometimes, is what I hear. So the Golshi might be stronger on end closer, but I took late surger skills because of my MLB Asian Flash. Anyway, no idea if anyone's as invested into this game as I have recently gotten invested. I thought I was gonna be a casual and just not worry about the PvP stuff, but something clicked in my brain last night, I think, as I realized that, oh, I didn't optimize this Golshi properly because she's not 1200 speed. And she doesn't have the acceleration skills. I'm like, and I didn't get the right sparks. So if I had the right sparks, then, you know, I could have probably hit 1200 speed. I'd probably lose out on power stam or something. But just a lot to think about. It's sort of occupied my mind last night. I'm a little sleep deprived, but we'll not worry about it. I had some, I had a Costco hot dog and some Coke Zero, so I'm like slightly caffeinated today. Anyway. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I think we're just gonna do like three daily borrow Golshi runs to try and high roll a better Golshi. And theoretically, this has a 3-speed air groove, so we could get. You have 4 stars for medium actually. Might be better. If we're trying to high roll, because we want the medium aptitude, right? Because that gives acceleration. So that's actually way more important, I think. Okay, we'll do that. And then I recently found someone online to borrow the 1-star Redshift. That's like the meta skill, the acceleration skill for Tokyo Racecourse. What else? Yeah. 2 stars medium, and then 9 speed is the main reason that I found this person. Alright, here's our 3 daily borrows. No food in the belly, high on caffeine. Hey, I had my Costco hot dog. So I'm pretty sure I looked on the thing on various websites and tier lists. And I think this is the best deck that I can muster for 4-speed 2-stam. So we're going to go with that, and we're going to try high roll a slightly better Golshi that will hopefully get us a slightly higher win rate. I do have one more entry today before the cutoff in like 3 hours. So we're going to try and high roll a Golshi before that. I also want to do Tachyon's Crew because I literally still haven't done that, and I was kind of waiting to do it on stream. So we might do it. So I might do that also. I'll use some carrot jellies if I have to. I have like 1 billion stocked up. Oh god, here we go. Yeah, it's gambling time. High on caffeine, it's gambling time. On the like less than a cup of coffee's worth of caffeine. From a 20-ounce Coke Zero. Anyway. So yeah, we'll be gambling a little. See, Asian Flash has mood up events. Kitasan Black has mood up events. I recently found out that Kitasan Black's it's not listed here, You don't get the specialty priority until level 45, which is 3 limit break. But the unique perk does boost specialty priority. And I think the website I was looking at listed it as around plus 20 there. So it is pretty useful still, even without the specialty priority there. All there's say, Harikite iko! Oh, we didn't even get the full energy up. It's early enough that I don't really mind. And the energy up is probably worth it, as long as we got like 1 friendship there, yeah. 2 friends, 1 billion on wit. Okay, we go wit. I took Sleep Tosho, right? Yeah, so we could get Charming. Okay. Late Surger straightaways. Again, the other thing I noticed with my Late Surger... Oh, nice. Great. Oh, hey, it's Sarura. That's unique. Yeah, I'll look at the other thing I noticed with my Late Surger Golshi, because her skills were Late Surger, was that her unique skill wasn't proccing. And the unique skill has like a noticeably larger effect. Hence, you want to proc it. I haven't even hit her to 3-star yet, so it's like the lesser version of the unique skill. But I still want to get that going. So 1200 speed, and then as much stamina as we can muster, and then after that, hopefully some power. Yeah, 2 on speed, we go speed. Also want to hit that to level 5. What is wrong with me? I said I was gonna play this game casually and not worry too much. Top is mood plus power plus 5. Bottom is energy plus 10. Okay. Let's go gambling. Let's high roll a genetic freak of a horse. Get her 5 energy. Billion friends on Stam? Sure, why not? What is wrong with me? Many things. Yeah. I promise I've been doing stuff off stream. Just nothing that I'm ready to show. Ready to show to people at the moment. Power versus Stam here. It's probably Stam, right? Power... We are going to be lacking, though, on power. This is, like, decent stats. You know what? We'll do a power here, just in case. But I feel like that's not mathematically correct. Lies! On my old Xbox 360 got powered on. No one needs to work. Has all my saves. Nice, saved. Saved, that's what we're looking for. Okay, we do it. King Halo doesn't have good skills except for, I think, corner recovery. If I remember correctly. Bottom is practice perfect, I think. Home sweet home. Top is 5 speed, 10 power. We're here to high roll a good horse, so I don't need the consistency of practice perfect. And yeah, 3 friends on Stam, we hit that. Let's go gambling. Let's go gambling. Perfect. This is perfect timing. I love it when she does this on race days, because then it doesn't matter. I don't think I even need... I failed this first race before, though, so I'm not sure. If we grab something, it would probably be, what, Homestretch Haste? But, again, that's skill points that could be used later. So we do want to delay it as much as possible using our skill points. One thing I've been paying more attention to, so 5 in late, 2 in pace, 1 in front. That means it's probably good to go pace. And it'll be easy for Golshi to break through, but we don't proc warning shot. But this early, you have so little power that it's easy to get blocked. Well, even more than usual. And of course, if you're blocked, you're blocked. Now, this is the make debut race, so there's only 9 horses, so it doesn't actually matter that much, but, you know. Neo style lies, tell me sweet little lies. The best part is all of this just works. It just works. But yeah, apologies if I seem like I'm being secretive or something about upcoming projects. It's more that I'm worried that if I share too much early, then I'm going to lose motivation. I'm also just going to not finish the thing that I'm trying to make. Okay, yeah, you're good. All right. One Lies Neo's a good boy. Ichakuna pose. Meh. 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 I'm doing the best I can, okay? Okay, I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy trying to make a decent horse for jam meet. Here's our free mood up, but we're already at grade. And some stats. Already got a rainbow, Kitasan, of course. I think we take this, right? Even if it's not the best for friends. Friends would be guts. Energy would be wit, but I think we hit this and then we rest next turn. Alright. Do your job! My job is to provide value to you and all my viewers, and I feel that the best way to do that might be focusing more on like improving skills and making things that last. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I think we still hit this even though it's only one friend, but Akikawa's there and we need to get her to green for FanFest by 3rd year. Kitasan hint could be corner recovery. It's also on power. We don't really care about anything else. Corner adept maybe for the discount mostly. Mess up her friends, kinda? Eh. No, I want the skill hints. Okay, Side No Diamonds, orange. Front Runner Traders is not what we were looking for. Top was energy, I think? Paying it forward. 10 energy, 1 mood versus 5 speed or 10 speed, and then straight away depth hint. Just take energy, right? Yeah, there's more skills that we'd care about. We go speed here, right? Yeah. It's only our friends up. I didn't roll charming early. So, if we think we're gonna cap speed, we take speed. If we think that we're gonna cap speed, then we take power instead. But if we're worried about not capping speed, then we take speed. And honestly, I'm not sure because I haven't really tested this deck out. It's only 10 stats. I guess I'll just take power because we're trying to high roll here. 33% failure. At that point, you probably risk it. No, I'm doing wit. Alright, 2 out of 3 for Swinging Maestro. God. I'm going crazy with it. Is this dumb? Probably. That's probably pretty dumb to hit that button. 22%. We gamble? Okay, back down. Bad. Hi, Drago. Okay, this run's kind of fucked if we're trying to high roll. Had to waste a turn of recreation. Alright. Legend of the Left Pinky. Where'd you go? God damn. What? Magic! The Argent Kingdom! She's too powerful. She's steering the ship. The golden ship. Have no fear! I I've never seen this bit before, as seen by it's not being skipped. Top stam, bottom speed. I guess stam. Okay, go. All right. Great job, Golshi. You really saved the princess. Check 1, 2. All right, are we back? Are we so back? All right, hello, Tony. I thought dogs are scared of horses. Apparently, horses are. There's a lot of horses who are friends of cats. If you've seen Meisho Doto in the game or the anime or in real life too, the cat that she always hangs out with is also a cat in real life, and they're still alive. Hello, welcome. Hello, Itoni. We're trying to high roll a horse and we're dying. That's what's happening. All right. Japan, Japanese horses. Worldly Umamusume. Oh my god, the mocap dancing animations. Oh my god, it's cinema, it's peak. Dogs can be friends with every kind of animal except horses for some reason. But these horses are my friend. These horses are my friends. I didn't know. I didn't know that. But apparently cats get along with them. You guys gonna do bad things? You're gonna do bad things. Oh my god. 3 options! Okay. Quick look up. Seeking the Pearl. Which one is this? The SR. Okay, mood +1, lucky 7 hint. Middle option, power and guts. Bottom option, 30 energy? Okay. 30 energy. Excellent. Clap, clap, clap. I will do bad things. Okay, just not where I can see it, okay? Mood still sucks. Bonds still suck. We also have practice poor. Yeah, this run kind of sucks. I think we focus on... Do we focus on bonds at this point? Super Creek is kind of important. Alright, whatever. I'm like kind of trolling. Yeah, 5 energy? No. Not for wit. I think the bottom option gives you a hint for, what, Maverick? Not sure how relevant that is. I'll take a single rainbow, I guess. I guess we can get you a blindfold on your nose. I'm gonna feel it. No! No! Don't do this to me. Visual pace? Probably, yeah. 962? At that point, arguably front. But whatever, it's career, it's horse racing, random shit happens. Late start. Okay, whatever. As long as they're not blocked. As long as she's in the... Okay, she's rushed. Also, we're not going to even proc her scale, so it's a bit concerning. But we should get through just on stats, because it's career. And your speed spark. God damn, we're fighting Naruto Taishin there. Okay. Okay, we're chilling. We're chilling. My brain hurts. My head hurts. This is what I get for staying up late and playing Umamusume. And thinking about what I need to optimize in my training. Because I think my cards are good enough, it's just that I don't have the sparks. A single rainbow. King Halo has crazy. Guess we take a hint from you so we can get the bond up. Now Super Creek's still not orange, which sucks because she's like our biggest source of stamina because we're barring a max limit break Super Creek. And speaking of Super Creek, that's too high. Yeah, and you ignore practice 4 because it's only 2%. Do Predators bond here? Probably? Probably. I'm kind of worried about that 2% though, because like that's like maybe an average of 1 every 2 careers you're gonna get a failure off of that. I don't know the exacts, but that's kind of awkward. I think we agreed the bond though. I don't know if you call it greed there, but whatever. Bottom is like a skill or something? Keep forgetting. King Halo. You may advise me. Oh, it's home stretch haste. I think that's worth for the effective... Wait, how much skill points is that? 170. So another 10% off 170. So 17 skill points. Is 70 skill points worth 10 guts and 5 wit? I want to say probably, yeah? Maybe. Maybe. Practicing when his Uma owner buys him at auction. I'm practicing for shit. Kind of awkward. I want to say Wit Train here and hope for a double rainbow. And our mood goes up, okay. And more energy, okay. Single rainbow, single rainbow. But we finally get Super Creek rainbows. I'm gonna hit that stamina, probably? Probably, yeah. God damn. The character designs. They're so peak. Okay. 64 speed. 22 stam, Fall Runner, Hakadate, neither of those are relevant for a champion. Outer post proficiency is... Can proc? Can proc. We got good hints on corner recovery. I think we get by on stats alone for career already, so we're good. Just go pace here. I want to say yes, or yeah, power's still at 268. Probably don't go end closer at this point. Once we get like, I don't know, 400, 500, we can start going in closer. It's just my vibes-based guess, but not actually proven scientific Uma theory. I've been thinking more and more about the power of vibes-based guessing, aka intuition. I feel like it's maybe something I've been forgetting about and that I need to remember is super important because it's basically how I've lived most of my life, I feel. Is just based on based on intuition. So I think the derby's coming up, yeah, in 2 turns. So depending on the trainings, yeah. God. I mean, King Halo's always there. I guess we take a Super Creek because it's just a shitload of stam. I was maybe gonna rest this turn anyway, but hey, we got a double rainbow speed out of it. Okay, so this turns the derby. I think that's worth. Bottom is gambling. You can get guts if you fail. You get energy up and stam up. Okay, so we actually have the energy to train here. Single rainbow, Super Creek. A Kawabon, wit, I think we want the skill points though. Depending on the hits we get. And stats are good, yeah. I ordered some green olives for potato salad since I'm visiting family in Boston. Once they arrived, I found out they were garlic olives. I thought they'd taste bad, but after eating the entire jar, I realized I gotta buy more. I mean, that sounds good. That sounds pretty good. Oh no, I'm not going front runner here, I think because I'm just scared about the stam. Because I've seen her falter on front runner before. But yeah, I'd try garlic olives. That sounds good. Garlic green olives. Okay, what was I saying? Or what was I thinking about? I remember hearing that YouTube adjusted how view counts are counted for live streams, and it was like really messing with larger streamers because they depend on their sponsors, and their sponsors make decisions based on, oh god, what did she do? Okay, no, she just was low on stam. No, it's not great. Fourth. I guess that signals that we should have gone in closer there. Yeah. I know I didn't gamble there. 55. Okay, we gotta rest. And if we got a good wit, then we do a wit here. Otherwise, I ate the entire jar in one sitting while standing in the middle of my kitchen. Yo. I mean, it's not an amazing wit, but I'll take it anyway. The other thing I noticed is that failing wit doesn't hurt you that much. We've been rolling pretty poorly on the rainbows, I feel. I'll take the single rainbow from King Halo. And I guess that means we take the double rainbow. And then we kind of have to rest this next turn, but oh, we got the triple rainbow. I think you gamble here. I'm trying to high roll, right? Hey, always gamble. Even when the odds are like 55 against you. Top is power, bottom is guts, I think. Now it's literally 100% because of our practice 4. Ugh, take your guaranteed 40. Anyway, I'm not sure how much that's affecting me. I think I did notice that view counts were lower. Because, what was it? The main thing I heard was that lurkers are being counted less. Or like YouTube is trying to counter like view botting and stuff, and they're counting legitimate lurkers as view bots or something. Give me energy. I forget what the bottom is, but it's not worth the energy, I'm pretty sure. Single rainbow. Ketis on hint. We already got what we want, right? Corner recovery. Corner adept could be worth the skill points. I get the feeling I'm supposed to wit here, but I think I'd rather... Yeah, I'm not trusting that we're gonna get anything better than the single rainbow. King Halo is like always there with the specialty priority. Top was power, I think? Dance lesson... This one's same for... Yeah, top is power, bottom is guts. I think it's the same for like most trainees. Okay, and then we rest. No good races. We can get 30 stam for 20 energy here. I need to double check the... Yeah. But you got plus 5 energy on the bottom option, so it's really 25 energy? You also got 5 guts on the bottom option. So you're paying 25 energy for effectively like 25 stam. And I don't think that's worth if we're gonna train the next day. Yeah. But I think it sometimes can be worth if you like know that you're gonna get energy coming up. I think we take this. Yeah, we need some win. Okay, it was stats. That's fine. I think. Okay. This one's Lone Wolf. My L is already has Lone Wolf, so this would mess her up. But I don't think my L is the most optimized because she has max speed and then decent stam, but not as much as my Golshi, and also not as much power. But she does have the medium spark, the medium proficiency S, which is effectively a multiplier on the power. I think we don't take it because we're going to be kind of starving for skill points. I want to say we're going to be starving for skill points at the end, but I don't know for sure. And plus 20 is decent. How are we looking? Probably fine without skills, but I kind of want to buy corner cover. It's already hitting level 4. I think we just buy it. We got Late Surge Destroyways and Late Surge Corner, so even more... even more reason to go Late Surger. But I'm pretty sure that messes up our ability to proc our unique skill, because I was like seeing it proc maybe once out of a bunch of races. We'll go End. Also, we don't even have the late proficiency, actually. The olives are these big green olives. Instead of a red pepper in the middle, it's a clove of garlic just stuffed in it. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. Looks like we are low on stamina, especially for a long. Wait, is this a long? Yeah, 3,000? Okay, yeah. Alright, do your thing, Golshi. I've been watching these because I just want to get a better feel for, like, how often skills proc, how often Umas get boxed in, the effects of skills. So I think it's educational to actually watch the matches, but it's also educational to just like look up all the info. Are we blocked? Oh no, she's moving. Are we blocked again? No, we're moving. Oh, she's doing it. Okay, yeah, she's chilling. Good job. I'm gonna enjoy this game casually, I said. I'm not gonna hyper optimize and worry about every last little detail I said. Oh ho ho ho. What a fool I was. Okay, Japan Cup is in 1 turn. So if we want the skill points, we do it. And if there's no good trainings, which, depending on... I want to say we take this stam anyway, even though it's like kind of lame. Either that or we wit. Actually, what's probably highest EV? Depending on if we go to Japan Cup or not, though. Japan Cup is going to consume energy. Yeah, I think we wit here. Oh, we got Swing Maestro. That'll solve our stamina issue, at least. Okay, never mind. We don't do Japan Cup. We do triple rainbow speed. And don't die on the 2% failure rate. Standard distance, good. Good, that's relevant for champ meet. And then double rainbow, yeah, we just take it. We should hit 1200 this run. Okay, sure, whatever. We're not getting a Swing Maestro hint anywhere else, so we just take it at this moment. And yeah. Our wit is kind of low, so proc's chance is kind of inconsistent. But we'll go for it. But anyway, even if I don't make it to Group A in Champ Meet, then I should be doing at least okay in Group B, I want to say. I don't know for sure, though. I'm not certain. I feel like at this point we kind of need an inconsistent horse that's like really fast when it does hit. Horsies, horsey. Okay. Standing by. Is that a long skill, I think? So not relevant for Champion. We gotta raise our Akikawa bond if we wanna actually use Golshi's unique. Forget. Oh, I can't even see Akikawa at the moment. 22 stam. Probably worth, yeah. It's no MLB Super Creek. But it's a 2 limit break. Oh yeah, I got the hot springs last night with that sounds weird. Last night with Grass Wonder. I was doing a random Grass Wonder run. Decent wit. Ultra Chaste. I think we already bought it. Ramp up is a good skill though. Seems kind of troll on the stats though to grab that, and it depends on if we have enough skills to even buy with our money. I think we have enough skills we can buy. So, oh yeah, an Akikawa's there. Okay, grab Wit. That is not a green bar. So we got a few turns to raise that, but we kind of gotta. For one more level of Warning Shot. Double Rainbow probably just takes speed, right? Akikawa's not even here. Yeah. Yeah, because 1200 speed is our first priority, and then raising stamina as much as possible is our next priority. Bro, get your mood up. I have like plus a billion mood. Mood bonus. Okay, I think this gets you to green. Yeah, okay. So now we're good for FanFest. What are we at? Kind of want to go in the infirmary anyway. Trying to high roll. This would suck to get though. I think we... How much is that? That's like 10, 20. I think 30 like just barely gets us to the cap. We maybe missed out on like a tiny bit. Okay, yeah, 2 energy. 200 wasted. Take the double rainbow speed even on normal mood. Single rainbow is okay, I guess. But you could arguably recreation here. I don't want to though. I think you take the single speed? Single rainbow? Nah. Stam's looking a little low though. I've had like way better runs on Stam. Alright, inspiration time. I think we're gonna cap early on speed though. Judging from how this is going. And all the 9 speed spark. Oh shit, we didn't get Redshift. Because I think this has like a 1 star on Redshift, and that's the meta skill that we need for acceleration. And if we don't get it, then we cry. I'll grab Stam. A couple stats from Let's Go. I think it's super significant, but it's like a tiny bit. I love complicated things. 5 Stam, 10 Guts, or Hesitant Front Runners. 5 Stam, 10 Guts. Ready bought Swinging Maestro. We can afford Professor of Curvature. Fall Runner standard distance helps. In PvP, that is a standard distance on Tenno Show. I'll grab at least the first level of standard distance. Super Duper Climax could proc? I might want to look up, well, I also have the, what was it? The tier list. The skill spreadsheet with tier list. Not recommended for PvP. 200 skill points for 1.5% recovery. Oh, okay. It's it sucks. Or rather, it's expensive and it's not cost effective. It is a recovery skill. Standing by. Isn't that just the same though? Well, I guess if it procs, it procs. Depends on whether or not it procs, I mean. Wait, we're standing by. It's not recommended either. Last 25% of a pack by distance, add random point in mid-race. Somewhat consistent may be undesirable for well-built unclosers since they probably reach positions above 75% by distance. So it's inconsistent as well. But it's also like literally the same price as Super Duper Climax, so... yeah. Alright, whatever. We run. We run. Yeah, we're behind on Stam. Behind schedule. I guess that's because I took less Stam Sparks, so obviously. But I was hoping Super Creek would be there a bit more often. Okay, do your thing. Should proc your skill, your 2-star skill. Warning shot and swing maestro. Should get us the stam we need for career at least. Oh yeah, she's zooming. That's super quick. Zooming. The rest, like 5 lengths away. 7 lengths. Sure, let's gamble. Alright, cool. Single rainbow Kitasan hint. You already got corner recovery. We could get corner or depth discount, which is like, I don't know, a couple skill points. We're in early May. 3 friends on power? The speed's still better. 0 friends on stam sucks. I guess we hit wit then. Could also be stats. Go straight to recovery, decent. Well, okay, I guess. Top option's energy, right? So I usually just pick that. Ishin, flash, the lunch. Okay, 15 energy or 5 speed, 5 guts. So 15 energy. What do you got? Sun and Diamond. I mean, we gotta train some stam. That's not enough for PvP. Alright, summer camp coming up. 2 turns. Kitasan hint? I think we just wit. And then we're not full, but we're okay, I guess. We're okay enough for thing for summer. Can maybe raise our wit a bit. Alright, do your thing. Takarazuka Kinan. I dropped my water bottle. Oops. Ice cubes. I put like 5 ice cubes in my water bottle. Alright. Tayama Pro. She was so cool in Road to the Top and the movie. And her career. I mean, also a dork, but... But what good Uma isn't at least somewhat of a dork? Speaking of, I mean, I already talked about this, right? But I'm out of Umamusume media to watch while running on the treadmill. I guess there's Uma Yuru and Uma Yon, the shorts, the Chibi shorts. Yeah, you're gold on this career already. We're chilling. And since End Closer just walks around everyone, you don't get boxed in. It's great. Unlike the late Surger, which I build every single time because of my Aishin Flash MLP. Ugh. So I think we're gonna do another run after this and try for red shift. And then after that maybe we can do a tachyon run. Depending. Do we wit here? Probably, yeah. 2% failure, what's that? Probably take this. Fucks us up this turn. It's only a single rainbow we're missing out on. Plus we get the mood up with the recreation, so might as well take our guaranteed 40. Random stats. Okay, single rainbow again is disappointing. It's pretty good wit, considering our energy economy. Do we even hit 1200 at this point though? Whatever. This run's already feeling like a a bust for high rolling a PvP. Bottom is what? Hakodate race course? Irrelevant. Irrelevant. You have... We're looking for Slipstream, I guess, and then after school stroll? Maybe? We get 7 speed, so it's nice. Trick rear is the one that debuffs rushed runners, right? The thing I hear about that skill is it's very inconsistent, but when it does proc, it freaking murders them. It's probably the best power we're gonna get in a while. I think it gives a 16 stam. I want to say hit this. I don't think it's like optimal, but... Eh. Alright, Tenosho. Fall. Could grab straight a recovery maybe. Level-headed is what, kind of inconsistent? I'm not sure. I don't remember from the the skill tier list spreadsheet. Okay. Standard distance? Sure. Swing Maestro? Sure. I guess the career races aren't super relevant for PvP, considering you have the plus 400 to all stats while they're there. In terms of, I guess, using it as information. She has to walk around. She's chilling. But if you're blocked in a situation like that in PvP, you're kind of screwed, right? If you're blocked, you're blocked. Hence the inconsistency of enclosers. Could maybe do Japan Cup. We'll see what the trainings are that day. That turn. Single rainbow, double rainbow. Yeah, you hit this. Not really gonna get a better stamp training there. Single rainbow. I think you could, yeah. Might as well do this for the skill points, right? But then we have to rest after, and then we got like 3 more turns of training. It's not looking good for 1200 speed. Not looking great. Okay. Sure. Whatever. Yep, that procs warning shot. Okay, good. And do your thing whenever. Alright. Dog boy VTuber. TM. Hello, Pink Fat Flamingo. Apologies for the weird hours, but today's the day. The Taurus Cup day. I've still got like 1 more entry before the reset period, and it's what? 2 hours to the reset period. So we're trying to last minute roll a decent Golshi, but I don't think we're gonna get there. Alright, plus 70, sure. Helped us out in the last 3 turns. But yeah, we're kinda... At least you have a shitload of skill points. I don't even know what we're buying here. We're trying to go encloser, even though we have the late surger skills. Because otherwise our thing won't proc. Or a warning shot. Because I've noticed that my late surgers like never seem to proc that. Maybe because we're matching against a bunch of other late surgers and closers. And my wit stat is too high. Oh, probably because I'm training wit more than I should be doing to maximize stats. Probably. Alright. Do your thing. And yeah, you're not blocked. You should be good. She's zooming. She's zooming. There you go. Artie McKinnon. Ugh. Should hit legend. Not that it... I don't think it matters. I think it does much. Alright. Congrats. You achieved your goals. You made it to the top. But now you've got an even top here, top to top. You are a fine Naruzu. Okay, this kind of sucks. You get medium corners? It's better than late surger corners. But we're not hitting that stat cap either way. Yeah, we're so far behind on stats. Ugh. Tether. I mean, I guess you could build debuff skills, because if we have multiple debuffers, then they stack, right? Is that how it works? He loves horse feet so much he wants her to drop kick him. Sure, let's go with that. Even if I get to like, I don't know, 1150 speed, then that's like kind of okay, maybe? I don't know. We'll see how many triple rainbows we roll after this, but probably not. We also didn't get redshift, which we have literally only 1 star spark to proc it, but you know, would be nice. Okay. Oh, we're in Nakayama? Okay. Didn't even look at the course we were at. Trainer traveled out to Nakayama racecourse, didn't even look at what, what racecourse he was going to. No rainbows? I mean, yeah, that sucks. Seriously, what the fuck are my cards doing? Bro, why are you not on speed training? Hop on speed training. You have specialty priority. Alright, it's Hanshin. And our power's like 500. Man, that L actually is probably our best rolled Uma. We even got the acupuncture event. Fun fact about the acupuncture, it's what they translated as acupuncture was sasabari in Japanese, which was apparently an old-timey practice for racehorses. That was basically bloodletting, using like bamboo needles. And I don't think they found any evidence that it's beneficial. It mostly just bothers the, like, inflames the the flesh there. But it was thought to be beneficial. Just like bloodletting. No rainbows? I mean, I guess we just take Stam. Sure. Alright, well, that was a pretty disappointing finale. Chukyo, 2,000 meters. Got more than enough Stam. But for PvP, we're kind of lacking. How much for a vial of Neo Blood? No! No, don't! You'll have to come to the testing lab where they draw my blood when I'm there and steal it. I don't know, that sounds like a pretty involved. Probably not that involved. Now getting away with it is the other question. And answering the police when they ask what you're doing with that vial of random dog's blood. Okay, great job, Golshi. Yay. Would it taste sweet? More textual. Hello. Asking the real questions here. Alright, 5 skill points. Okay, 15, sure. Neo is considering selling his sweat. No! Dogs don't sweat! Or do they? I know horses sweat, but just not as much as humans, right? I think. Is that how it works? Anyway, how many freaking skill points do I even have? Joy recovery? Like that could maybe make up for... okay. So... I'm grabbing the ones I know are good. Let's see. I'll assume so. Let's find out. I'm stretching. I'm stretching! Ah! He's trying to make me bleed from stretching. Let's see. Standing by is... Random point last late race. Wait, no. Last 25% of the pack by distance at random point in mid race. So if you have a good build, then it's pretty inconsistent to proc. What else? I could just build late surger because I think late surger straightaways plus late surger corners is like is that better than I need to look at the effect. If that's better than level 5 unique. After school stroll, does Tokyo have a downhill? Let me double check that. Racetracks. Was there a quick link to Taurus Cup? Here. Tokyo 2400. Uphill, downhill. Yes, there is a downhill. Wait, start and then uphill, level, downhill, and then uphill to the finish. So there's one downhill section. So yes, after school stroll procs. Level-headed. How often does that proc? Blocked in front for 1 second, 10 seconds after race start. Getting blocked decently consistent condition for end closers. So it is good. Hold on, let me double check these stats. 1059, 788. So if we have nothing better to grab, then probably super climax. Last half of the pack, greater than equal to 1 new Ryumas on final corner. So if it's the same cost, then it's decent, right? Grab this, grab this. Lay low is pretty inconsistent, right? Standing by is inconsistent. Level-headed is reasonably consistent. After school stroll procs on Tokyo. Uma stand is inconsistent. Late surger straightaways and corners. So depending if we're going and closer, but I'm pretty sure late surger doesn't proc our unique, and then level 5 warning shot is probably better. Let's see. 6 seconds of 0.15 speed. Plus the level bonus, which I forget how much that is. Compared to late surger straightaways and corners together, 3 seconds of 0.25 speed, 3 seconds of 0.25 speed. If you max them both. Of course, there's a Uma later I could look at. So I think, I want to say... combined, they're probably close to, or combined, they're probably higher than warning shot if you max level them both. I'm not convinced though. And if we're going end closer, then yeah, we'll lose on those skills if we go away from end closer. So for 195 left, I think we go, what, standard distance and then, or no, super climax. Probably better than standard distance because that's only plus 20 to the stamina stat. Okay, I don't think this beats our current Golshi, so it's not that relevant anyway. B plus 1 stam. Yay. Okay. Finish our dailies. Should probably do those too. Thanks, Tachyon. Oh, we ordered by rating. I guess we'll do. I'm used to looking at date inquired. 1059, 788 stam. 1 billion recovery skills and like no speed skills. Ugh. Compared to the one I'm actually using is, I think, yeah, this one. One shot legacy strong. 3 late surge speed skills. And then 2, yeah, so warning shot procs inconsistently. But her stats are just higher. What's her deck? We took Mino? Took Suzuka instead of... Huh. Do we just high roll on everything? 10 no sweep. Yeah, we didn't get S on any of those. Inspiration was... oh, yeah. The heck? What the heck are we doing? Did I not take Suzuka? Oh, wait, I think I swapped... Wait, what's my deck? Support deck. Yeah, we did Kita-san instead of Suzuka. But Suzuka has a higher specialty priority. Wait. I think I was basing that off of the tier list, but... So, Kita-san has effectively 20... Support card, where is it? God. Tools, support card tier list, global. Yeah, it was this one. Okay. Right, because the tier list says that Suzuka's like... Slightly? Yeah. Or not even... more than slightly. That, like, statistically, one LV Kita-san is worth more stats than the Suzuka. But she doesn't have the specialty priority. Or she has, like, 20 specialty priority compared to Suzuka's 50. King Halo's, like, always there. And you have, yeah, 45 specialty priority, so... You're probably better than my Ono Top Gun. Yeah, I think this deck is better. We just low rolled on a bunch of stuff. Rather that other run we kind of high rolled. So I think we'll do one more Golshi, trying to get a better Golshi. And then later, for fun, we can do a Tachyon run. But then what do we take? So 2117 stam versus 2412 versus... Yeah, I think go air group, but their affinity is worse. Everyone's affinity is worse. This nice nature, actually? Wait, what do you have? Legacy of the Strong, Guts, Too Long, Late Surge or Pace Chaser. So not the sparks we actually care about. Medium. You have a lot of medium. Actually. Honestly, a pretty good owl to take. To hope for the S in medium. Then we grab our speed. What does this have? Mile, front runner, medium. So the medium helps, and then the red shift is what we're actually looking for. But it's kind of have to get lucky. So Besides this, not a ton of white sparks, which give you more stats compared to some other people I have. Well, I guess not that much more either. I would take this one actually, but yeah, with 2 stars on Redshift, and then 4 on Turf. But the stats are in 6 power, 2 stam. Still good, but if we're not hitting 1200 speed, then that's a bigger priority. Hence why I want the 9 speed from here. Plus we get 1 star in Redshift. And 2 stars in medium, so there's a chance. Alright, one more Super Creek run. Let's go gambling. Let's go gambling. We're trying to hit 1200 speed. And also get Swinging Maestro. And also get Redshift. As per usual. I'll Pace Racer, Super Duper Climax, yeah. So is the 2... Yeah, we care about stats at this point, right? I'm gonna try and greed stats like way more than skills at this point. But if you give me a hint for Slipstream or After School Stroll, I wouldn't mind. Sweet Tosho. Okay, no, it's Trick. Yeah, the funny thing about the skill set debuff rushed runners, I hear. Oh, I already mentioned this, didn't I? The skills that debuff rushed runners are very all or nothing. Because they're pretty inconsistent, but when they do hit the rushed runners, it murders. We'll do... No, we probably... No, we do speed. Then you rest. We're doing our thing. Physical labor. Used to have intermissions that saying, let's all go to the lobby. Neos goes, let's all go gambling. It's Umamusume, of course, that's what we're doing. We're Umamusume guys. Of course we... Okay. Get her bonds up. If we get an early Charming, actually, then I feel like that's one of the things we really are looking for. I guess you go Guts. In terms of, like, a high roll run. Is this just stats, I think? Energy, too. Okay. You go speed here. Yeah. Alright. Mood up. Okay. Yeah, you wit here. You need some wit. I guess we don't need wit. I think stats matter way more, but let's see. Speaking of King Halo. So it's 1 homestretch haste hint. Or 10 guts and 5 wisdom. It's listed as wisdom, but wait. I'll take the homestretch haste hint. Okay. Do some wit training because we're not gonna do it otherwise. Now when it raises bonds is probably like the most relevant time to be training wit. We hit this guts. Okay, it's already over. This run's already over. Meh. Alright, whatever. You have enough stats. Should be fine. I'm gonna save pace. Yeah, 163 power is not great. Let's all go to the gambling. Let's all go to the punching race course. Where even is the snake debut race? I don't even know. I wasn't paying attention. Sapporo. We're in Sapporo. Let's all go to Sapporo. Alright. Great job. Alright, we have energy now. Just do speed. You should flash. You have the late surger hints, which, I mean, they're great, don't get me wrong, but but we're trying to make an end closer. Because I think it's gonna work slightly better. Bottom is hesitant run, or is top is stats. Probably power here. Bit worried about hitting our stat goals, but if you can wit, then we wit, probably, yeah. Okay, and then it's 2 oranges. Yummy orange. Probably wit again for the bond. Bond of energy efficiency. Because this is probably the time to be hitting wit early on when you're trying to hit those stuffs. Speed, right? Yeah, with the Asian flash hint. Late surger corners. Fan letter, nice. Cool. We rest now. Bottom is a hint we don't need. I mean, top is a hint we don't need either, but I think bottom is like, what does it do? I want to say, yeah. I'll take the hint. We need stamina anyway. Kind of behind. Yo, stats. Stats are good too, right? Okay, last time we failed to even hit the cap, so I'm gonna go speed. I mean, effectively 1 relevant friend. Okay, whatever. Not that Akikawa doesn't matter, but we'd rather our other guys hit orange first. We go gambling. Alright, cool. And now we have to rest. And you miss a single rainbow. Yeah, 77, not gonna rest good. If it was like 50 and it's a triple rainbow, I'd be considering it. Double rainbow, maybe. Depending on who's there. Mood up in power or energy. Last turn. Single rainbow. Yeah, we hit that. I'll buy. I'm buying. Mood up and stats up. Okay. So. I think we save. I think we're good enough, right? Yeah, we're chilling. Hopefully. I hope, I think. Hopeful stakes. 11 late surgers. Yeah, we'll go pace. Get in front of them. Oh wait, this inheritance doesn't even have the late surger proficiency, does it? Not that it matters as much, because the aptitude for the style, the running style aptitude is least relevant. It affects wit. But it doesn't affect skill procs. Not that wit is useless, because it lets you get in better position before the final stretch. The last spurt. Can we catch up? No. Okay, well, that kind of sucks. I don't think it matters that much. It's like 1 in each stat and then maybe like 10. 10 or 20 skill points. Or less than that. Alright, Happy New Year. Let's figure that out together. Do I take a single rainbow? It's only 17. When we could get our King Halo bond up for 0 energy. Yeah, okay. And King Halo has a shit ton of rainbows because she has like 60 specialty priority. So, do you do power here? I want to say yes, because we're gonna want the stamina from Super Creek. Still not sure if we're even gonna hit 1200 though. It'll depend on the rainbows. Bottom is gambling, but it's a good gamble. Yeah, 15 energy, 10 stam. And more Super Creek bond. Might seem like we're wasting a lot of turns, but one, Wit isn't useless, and two, the bonds. Okay, we can get Super Creek to... Or, yeah, Super Creek or King Halo. I guess we could do Stam, because it's a rainbow. Okay, double rainbow, and we got Super Creek to orange, finally. And our free mood up. Okay, King Halo hints, I don't think is that relevant. So, corner recovery is the only one we care about. Also firm conditions, actually. So, we'll take it. Go for it. Or stats. Speaking of stats. Okay, we're hoping for Redshift. I have no idea if it'll frog. Front runner, Shadow Adept, like super strong. I mean, that is a ton of hints for Shadow Adept. Which is like late surge Shadow Waste, but style agnostic. Alright. Go pace, I guess. How long have I been horse racing for? Horse gambling for? Anyway, if I don't high roll a better Golshi, then I think we're gonna... I'll just do my last Taurus Cup entry after this run. Okay, that's better. It always messes with me when the announcers call a completely different horse than the one who's in the lead because you moved a little bit up. Never take Neo to the horse track. Why? What do you think I'm gonna do, huh? Watch the horses lose all my money gambling. Spend all my money on a betting ticket that loses. I would never. I would never. Okay, I'm hitting that. The second one. You think I'm not financially responsible? Seen this event like once or twice? Okay, top is deep breaths hint. Long straight stamina recovery. So I don't need that. Get her a drink. I don't. You don't. What are you talking about? I'm the most fiscally responsible VTuber you could imagine. Maybe, allegedly. Do I rest here? I want to say yes, actually. Okay, we wasted like 24 energy off of that. Top is Stam, I think? Yeah, so we take that. We're not concerned about the Akikawa mod, are we? I'll just wit and waste another 5 energy. Gamble on anime horse girls to see them smile. Yeah, we're gambling on their smiles. That's what we're gambling on. You got Slipstream after school stroll. I guess we'll tower. Where the fuck are my rainbows at? Oh, there they are. Triple rainbow? Okay, there we go. 59 speed. That's what we're looking for. So we can actually hit our 1200 speed goal. Trick rear is not what we're looking for, but sure, why not? Probably hit this stam. Yeah. And last turn kind of sucks. Same distance. Meh. Take power. See, this is something that I'm considering gambling on. 52% failure is a 48% success chance. Okay. Whatever. Do we get practice poor yet? No. Whatever, we gamble. Nice. Triple rainbow? Yeah, we gamble on this. You always miss 100% of the gambles you don't take. Alright. I should probably memorize this by now. But I haven't, so top is guts. Or power. Top is power, bottom is guts. And now we have a 97% failure chance. Now we can rest. Single rainbow. I feel like we kind of need to. But also we need Akikawa's bond up. And no G1s. Yeah, we take the single rainbow. Okay, whatever. Whatever, Gulshi. Yeah, these skills aren't... Hold on. I think we're below the stam requirement. I don't even have corner cover yet. I think we take 3,000 is not a multiple of 400. So it doesn't help. I think we just send it. Or we grab the corner depth hint. Straightaway depth. Or homestretch haste. This one's so cheap. That would probably take it anyway. Corner depth is... I guess it depends. But we're looking for stamina skills, really. I'm honestly not sure whether or not we're going to grab these, but I think there's a pretty high chance we grab straightaway adept because it's so cheap. I think there's also a pretty good chance we grab corner adept because it's good. But I think stamina's our actual limiting factor here. Wait, fuck, I should have gone to end closer. Did the coughing baby win yet? We haven't even done my Taurus Cup races yet, but I did do 3 earlier. As in last night. And got, I think, 1 2-win finish and then 2 1-win finishes. So, not impossible for us to win, but not great. Yeah, Stam's hurting, I think. That you can actually tell. Catching up. Okay, Mihono Bourbon's got quite a lead, and I think we're out of Stam. Okay, yeah, we fucked up. Yeah, I'll just try again. This was a bar legacy, so do end closer so that we can make up for our shitty Stam. This Golshi might be a coughing baby with with 400 Stam into a long, even in career. Yeah, did I not buy the skills? Whatever. At least we got our unique. But all the level ups are in senior year. Also, our wit sucks, so we're like pretty far from the front. Okay, now we're doing a thing. And yeah, that's looking a lot better. Think. Oh man, it's still hard. Second. Okay, yeah. Not having Swinging Maestro here is really hurting you. Speaking of low rolls and high rolls, you can also just not get Swinging Maestro. Ugh. We're like, whatever, we rest. Okay, Japan Cup this turn. Get well soon is... Get well soon, right? Bring it forward. Energy and mood. Yeah, get well soon. Because we can use the mood up. Okay. Yeah, speed's our first priority. Japan Cup's this turn. It's single rainbow. We get more skill points. Not convinced we're gonna be spending it though. I think it's still useful, but I think let's turn down a rainbow. It's kind of questionable. 22 speed. I want to say 22 speed's better than whatever skill points we'd get from racing there. Alright, we walk together. Alright, there's Professor of Curvature. There's a there's a double rainbow stam as well. We take the triple rainbow speed though. But we are gonna be hurting on stam, I think. Okay, we're 2 out of 3 for Swinging Maestro. We don't even have a corner recovery though? Whatever. Professor of Curvature is cheap enough that I guess we take it. And what's our stam at? 410 on a long? Okay. Is it a standard distance though? 2500 is not standard. Could grab After School Stroll, but I think that's kind of trolling. If we don't win this, then we don't win this. That's fine. Yeah, do end closer. All right. Happy New Year, Arimakinen. It's on Christmas Day, isn't it? The actual IRL Arimakinen. Merry Christmas. Oh god, she's gonna get ahead of even her skill proc. Okay, no she didn't, she's fine. Into a decent position and should be fine. Should be fine. Maybe. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Yeah, if we're doing fine along at this point, then we should be good for the rest of the career. I think. And we're on track for fan counts. We need Akikawa's bond up to get level 5 on the skill. God. Too much to worry about. Too much to think about. I should be playing this casually. But I'm not. We can get Akikawa to green? Okay, sure. Alright, so we're good on the skill checks. Single carrot, 20 energy. Alright, she's being the best normie possible. Can't relate. Take the stam here? Yeah, sure. Ishoni ganbarimashou ne. You just don't think they act and pretend it was planned. Yeah, I meant to fail training like twice in a row. Well, that sucks to miss. 70% is too high though, even for me trying to run like this. Yeah, Yeah. Let me give me just give me a sec to. Yeah, there we go. 15 energy. Okay. And then you can make up for it with another rainbow. Thank you. Thank you, Super Creek. Thank you, Mama. Okay. I'm not gonna go for Lone Wolf, but I think it would be good if my L didn't already have Lone Wolf. Yeah, just look at the stats difference from single rainbow with Saturn Diamond versus Super Creek. 19 stam. Still useful though, so I'll take it. Okay, here's where we're hoping for redshift, although it won't even matter if we don't hit the other stack goals. And yeah, no, nothing. Warning shot. Yeah, you do a King Halo single rainbow here, I guess. And we should hit the speed cap this time, I think, but our stam is hurting a bit. Speaking of stam, swing Maestro. And we can afford it, and we're not going to get any more hints for it, but corner recoveries. Yeah, we don't even have corner recovery yet. I want to say we just ended. Because you could get... We have like 2 cards that could get a corner recovery skill hint. Alrighty. Do your thing. Okay. Unique should proc here, yep. And if we have enough stam, then we have enough stam. Otherwise, we're kind of cooked, but it's career where it should be fine. Oh, damn, we're fighting Super Creek. She's too powerful. Oh my god. Yeah, if we had gotten the corner recovery, we'd probably win that. But I'm kind of greeding on hoping for more hints. It's only 1 of each stat, though. I don't think it matters that much. But now we have to get first. Okay. Minus speed fucking sucks. What are you doing, Golshi? We rest here. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, it's over. This is not gonna be the run. So we have Night Owl, and our mood is freaking normal. Neither of these are great. Night Owl is gonna be hurt a lot. I think we take the single rainbow and cry that our mood isn't higher. So not wasting as much when you hit the infirmary. But missing a double rainbow would suck a lot. We can rest in recreation at summer camp to make up for it. Because I think the double rainbow is going to be rare enough that we should probably hit it now while we can. And just tank the Night Owl debuff. Speaking of debuffs, actually this would really suck to hit this before it's slow metabolism before summer. It's over. Yeah, this run's cooked. I'm just tilt playing at this point, I think. Yo, cooking the horse. Yeah, because you can't go to infirmary at summer camp and you have slow metabolism, so we can't even speed train at all. So yeah, this sucks. I guess I'll just use it to get some random stats. Yeah, and we miss a double rainbow because of that. I guess we can do power instead. It's kind of lame. If you miss a stam training this next turn, then that sucks. Single rainbow. Whatever. Get the rest in recreation. We can get a single rainbow stam, I guess so. Okay, and then we got to hit the infirmary, and then we have to try and hit 1200. Alright. Oh, well, we still got speed from that? I didn't even know that would happen. Just the 30 stam, probably not. Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, I'll take it. Because I'm planning on going to the infirmary anyway, so 59%. Yeah, okay. Alright, fix your slow metabolism, please. Alright, thank you. No, it's only one at a time, god damn it. You miss on a double rainbow. Whatever. Infirmary again. And hey, we got a double rainbow. Okay, there we go. Back on track? Maybe? But this run is kind of cooked. Ugh. Neo plans to cook the horse? No, we're planning for high variance. That's what we plan for. We're planning for positive outliers, hence also creating negative outliers. Don't get blocked. She got blocked, but she's fine. She's chilling. Okay, do your thing. Do the Golshi thing. So, yeah, this could rest? I think we rest. This kind of sucks. I guess we just take wit because we are lacking on it. Although that was the Japan Cup turn, so maybe I should have done that. Okay, single rainbow, single rainbow. Our goal was to hit max speed first before max stam, but I'm a bit worried on both of those fronts. We already got swinging maestro. Yeah, whatever. Should be fine. Should be fine either way. Assuming swinging maestro procs. But I think our stats are high enough for career anyway, so. There's swinging maestro. And here should be thing, warning shot. And now you do your thing. Now you do your thing. Alright, that's fast. Okay. I was like a little closer than I like. But it's career, whatever. Yay, congrats, congrats. You Arima Keenan. You've Arima'd your last Keenan. Okay. What a beautiful day for training horses. Do I take the single rainbow? Yeah, probably. Next turn, if it's bad, we wit maybe. Although we're not hitting our stam requirements. or even our speed. Yeah, no, this is not a PvP horse run. Alright, good job. What's our wit even? It's like super low. Because I've kind of been neglecting it entirely. Because I think the stats matter more. Single rainbow, probably... If I want to play it safe, we do wit. But yeah, we're not breaking any new ground here. Okay, did you get blocked? Whatever. I got enough alarm clocks. I hate alarm clocks. I eat, John. It's what I do. Garfield, you stupid fat cat. You're eating us out of house and home. There's that one scene, the one moment in Cinderella Grey where they talk about Ogre Cap's, was it family sending her to the racing school is cheaper than having to pay her grocery budget. God, I keep thinking about the one scene in like season 1 of BoJack Horseman. It might have even been like the pilot episode where Princess Carolyn is calling BoJack, and then BoJack's like, or Princess Carolyn's like, "BoJack, are you drunk?" And then BoJack's like, "I'm a horse. It takes a lot of alcohol to get me drunk." Yes. I think about that scene a lot when I'm playing Umamusume. Okay, so we got more speed this time, but not enough stam, I think. We tried. Does Swing Maestro hit the cap when it procs that early? I'm not sure. I know that stam skills can do that, and Swing Maestro is like 5.5%, so it's pretty huge. The gap between the silver skills and the gold skills for stamina is kind of crazy. Oh my god. What the fuck, die what? Alright, sure, whatever. Yeah, we still do end closer. I don't know how these stats fail to career. Besides getting blocked. Well, that's probably it, right? She gets blocked. Oh right, yeah, because our wit sucks. That's why we're placed horribly. Well, why we're horribly placed before the last spurt. And then we don't have enough to make it past. Anyway, should be starting a last spurt. Okay, yeah. But our power is so low that we can't even do that either. Oh my god. Alright, never mind. This run's cooked from the start. We don't even get our plus like 15 for actually winning. Okay, bye. Oh, you get some. But yeah, this wasn't even hitting our requirements for... We did hit a higher speed than our current Golshi Ace, but... Eh. What do we grab? Firm conditions, I guess. And then, I don't know, outer burst proficiency. It's like maybe a Team Trials build or something. Okay, whatever. Or at least getting good sparks. 1 guts. Thanks. Okay. So, before I forget about the time cutoff, I think we're gonna... I'll do my actual PvP run here. Because our entries reset in like... just over an hour? Yeah, because it's UTC. It's what, 10 PM UTC. Anyway, so these are our aces. So yeah, we're losing almost 20 carats here. So I think this is my L actually has a higher win rate, I think, than my Golshi. This one. How's this grass? Worse. But she did have redshift. Oh shit, she did get redshift. And she has plus 40 stamp from Tokyo Racecourse. Wait, hold on. I might need to plug this into the Uma later. Because this Grass Wonder I did build specifically for this, but her stam is kind of lacking. L's already like barely hitting the stam. Okay, I'm gonna open up the Uma later. Plug these numbers in. So... where's it? Tools. The Race Simulator Global. There we go. Okay. Here's our Race Simulator. Here's the Umalator. Okay. So Umamusume 1 is Grass Wonder. We don't even have the right skill, but... yeah, whatever. So we have Late Surger, S in Late Surger, and then A in Distance and Turf Track. Ah, damn it. Alright, we hit 1181, 661 stam, 666 power, funny number, 477 wood. Why do you have so much wood? Okay. So inherited redshift, Tokyo Racecourse, single. We got ramp up. We got slick surge. Swinging maestro. Later surger corners. I don't know why it's named that way, but it's funny. And fighter. So that's our Umamusume 1 on the Umalator. And we're comparing it, I think, to L here. Yeah. So I think that's the most comparable. 545, 323, 482. She has an S in distance. Also, yeah, late surger, right? Yeah. I think we got the late surger skills too. Okay, so a billion skills. Yeah, the Condor Pasa. We're gonna ignore the fact that the skills are different. The win harder one, Legacy of the Strong. Hakodate is irrelevant. Standard distance, double circle, firm conditions, actually pretty relevant. Because it makes up for the power. Cloudy days is not relevant because it's sunny, firm sunny spring. Yeah. All right, we got Lone Wolf. Homestretch haste. I mean, I could just look at here. All right, firm conditions, Lone Wolf, cloudy days, swinging maestro, straightaway adept. Straightaway recovery, homestretch haste, later surger corners, fighter. I think the L wins, right? All right, so compare and run 500 samples. Yeah, so grass is running out of stamina. That's what's happening. How does position keep work? Yeah. So, yeah, you can see, yeah, it reaches negative HP just before the finish. That is actually really close, actually. Negative means Umamusume 1 is faster, so yeah, L... Wait, no, Grass Wonder is faster. Wait, what? Min, max, mean. Median. Oh, is this actually a better Grass Wonder? Wait. Is she better than Golshi, though? Wait. Hold on. Dang it, UI not big enough. Okay. Hold on, hold on. Yeah, L hits a slightly higher top speed. Oh, it's because of Redshift. Oh, so she is faster. Oh shit. Wait, this grass is faster than my L. Okay. I don't think it accounted for the debuffers though, so I'm not sure if she actually is faster. As in, she might just die to stamina. She'll die to stamina check probably. So it's even more of a risk. But I think my L was outperforming my Golshi when she wasn't dying to the stamina diff. You gotta keep this nice nature though, because that's my debuffer. She's not a great debuffer, but she's sometimes useful. Okay, so in a vacuum, without debuffers, Grass Wonder wins. I think given the stamina difference that L beats Grass Wonder if there's stamina debuffers, and then Golshi beats L if there's even more stamina debuffers. So I could sort of cover my bases if I go for the Golshi that's less fast, but more resistant to stamina debuffers, versus the grass who's... Yeah, that redshift actually makes a huge difference. She also has Tokyo Race Course, but not standard distance, so standard distance is... Yeah, L definitely has more stamina. In fact, L's finishing with 100 HP remaining, which I think makes up for the debuffers. Once you account for debuffers, you're kind of fucked, but the... Man, Redshift actually makes a huge difference there. It's kind of crazy. Holy shit. Steamy solidarity. I mean, I guess I could experiment. Damn, if only I'd saved the Golshi here so I can compare that too. But this Golshi has the most stamina out of my other team. So I'm actually not sure here. It's between these three. I don't think it's this vodka. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she dies on stamina. Grass Wonder just barely also dies on stamina. So I think in practice, Grass Wonder is actually going to perform worse than L. But in theory, she does perform better because of Redshift. OBS still ignoring me. That's what you get. That's what you get. This L was kind of a crazy high roll too. I think the power... Yeah, firm conditions plus the S aptitude and medium makes up for the power difference, and then the stamina is... Well, it's less than Golshi, but it's decent enough, and I think she outperforms on average. Late Surger. Because this is my Golshi's performance. Win rate 10%, top 2, 40%, 50. Win rate 13%, 26.7%, 33%. I mean, it's pretty low sample size, so it's not like hugely relevant. But I get the feeling this Grass Wonder just kind of dies. I kind of want to test her out, though. I'm like 90% sure she just dies to the stamina drain. And then in that case, yeah, when there's stamina drain, then my Golshi beats my L, although my L still? Huh. Actually not sure. Because I know Redshift is the meta skill for this. So I want to try it out and see. But I feel like it's not going to give me actually useful data. Because she either wins or she she relies the stamina or she doesn't. I think I am going to try them over the Golshi though. Because this L... I think she does slightly better. Compared to Golshi is... Which Golshi was I using? Actually, if I'm considering that grass, then should I be considering this Golshi as well? I don't think she has enough stamina though. Because like this L already barely has enough stamina. And this Grass Wonder has... what? 661? This Golshi has even less stamina, but she has more power though. But she doesn't have Swinging Maestro, so I'm pretty sure she just dies on stamina. Whereas, was it my other Golshi? This Golshi has more stam. And more power for that matter. It's kind of close. 42 wit. She also has more wit? Okay. And these inherited skills kind of suck. Yeah, I want more data. Alright, we'll try it. 3 late surgers. Okay. Here we go. We're racing. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not confident because my Golshi did win some. Yeah, that Golshi might be on average better than the L. Okay, if I see Grass consistently dying to stamina, then I'm gonna switch her out for the Golshi again. Alright, let's watch the actual PvP match. The moment you've been waiting for. The Taurus Cup. The hydrogen bomb. Versus my team of coughing babies who can't hit 1200 speed. There we go. But I think the Golshi would have been better. I guess we'll see. The moment Neo uses to justify his gambling. Totally. Oh, do you actually have a chance against this? Let's see. Wait, I'm the only nice nature? Wait. Who else is a debuffer? No way. Am I the only one who brought a nice nature this turn? Oh, we might have this. In which case, if there's no debuffers, then... but the frontrunners, I have heard good things about the frontrunners this champ meet. At least you have the subdued frontrunners. Yeah. Okay. So if we don't get debuffed, because they didn't bring debuffers, then in theory, looks like we fucked up Simply Rudolph with the trick rear. I didn't know she was rushed. Okay. So again, by the emulator, in theory, Grass wins on average if she isn't debuffed. Because of the acceleration skill. We'll see once we hit the last thing. Fluster front runners again. Alright. Fuck him up, fuck him up. Redshift from the actual Marzenskis. Oh god, they just win on stats, don't they? Oh fuck. Slick Surge. Grass, are you gonna proc your thing? Oh right, she needs to be in 5th. Okay, there she goes, she procs it. Sharp Gaze, debuffs them all. Focused Mind level 5. She's running for it, she's ready, she's gonna make it, she's gonna make it! She's in front! She's in front! Holy shit! The Grass Wonder that I wasn't sure if she would die to stamina, but she does it! She has the speed and the acceleration! God, Redship's insane, actually. And I think we murdered everyone else because no one else brought a debuffer. Our L actually won too. Okay, yeah, we won because they didn't bring debuffers, I think. Neo's so excited to lose this time. Yeah, my win rate has not been very high, so any wins are good in my book. Yeah. Of course, they didn't bring any debuffers, and like last night, I was seeing like every single race that we were facing debuffers. I hear that the matching is somewhat async, so you'll get matched against ghosts a lot. Is what I hear. Old you coughing baby would win. We're not out of the woods yet. We gotta get 3 wins out of 5 in order to move on to the higher tier in the next round. And okay, Tachyon can be a debuffer, but from what I hear, she's more often an ace. I'm not sure though, because yeah, look at our standings. We're the number 2 Fae with L, or with Grass Wonder apparently. And if we kill the debuffers, then we have a chance. Okay, we'll see. That other Tachyon has a ton of stamina apparently. Alright, Lone Wolf firm conditions. Yeah, we proc Lone Wolf, that's also a help on L. Alright, murder the front runners. Yeah, if they're not debuffing, then actually, we have a decent chance. Okay. To which Grass Wonder said, "Tell your spoiled baby, I need those shoes." Baby needs a new pair of shoes. Okay, Professor Curvature from them. Alright, we proc Singing Maestro, they proc Singing Maestro. Yeah, we're doing our late surger thing. By the way, this is the entry that I paid in for. You get 1 free and then 2 with tickets, and then you get 1 entry that you have to pay 30 carats for. Of course, you're guaranteed at least 10 carats, so it's really 20 you're paying with. Okay, Fighter, Slipstream. She needs to get to 5th though, my Grass Wonder, to proc the acceleration skill. So that's the tricky part, I think. So yeah, that is gonna be tricky here because there's a bunch of pace chasers, so... Or not. Depending on... Well, we'll see. Alright, flustered front runners. Fuck them up, fuck them up. Give us a chance. Alright, okay, Marzenski's triggering Redshift, but I think we murdered her. Alright, we need Grass to get forward enough to proc. Oh shit, she's blocked. Or not. Nice Nature! Nice Nature in 3rd! Did she even proc? Okay, Nice Nature! That's winning! No way, did we murder them that hard? Okay, L's winning. Okay. Yeah, they didn't have debuffers. We're good. We did it! We even proc our win harder skill. No way. Nice one, L. Okay, if there's no debuffers, then yeah, we're chilling. 2 out of 5 wins. Okay, we just need 1 more win. Oh god. If you don't win those next 2 races, I'm gonna feed the baby Isotope Polonium 210. Oh no. Shouldn't to rename Grass Wonder to Ass Wonder. I'm not looking at that. I'm looking respectfully. Anyway, I have no idea how many like actual live people we're matching with, but I think it's mostly async. Those don't look like debuff. Yeah, I don't see Nice Natures. But those stats. Hold on. Teo, the number 1 fave is that. Number 2 fave is that. I think we have a decent chance actually. Looking at these stats. I don't know about the skills though. Hold on. Yeah, the opponents. 600 stam, 700 stam. 600, 600, 600, 700. I think we have a pretty decent chance here, actually. Yeah. And I don't see any debuffers, so even more chance. Alright, go for it. And you'll learn the debuff moves aren't useless in PvP Umamusume. Well, I knew that. I knew that the strat is to have at least 1 debuffer and then at least one horse that you're actually trying to win with. You can maybe go 2 debuffers, maybe go 2 aces, and so this is 1 debuffer, 2 aces. Subdued front runners, we're also getting debuffed from who? Grass Wonder! Wait, Grass Wonder is also a debuffer, right? Okay, well... Wait, no, they didn't bring a Grass Wonder. Who am I? Who are we getting debuffed by? Okay, whatever. Alright, fuck him up, fuck him up. Kill! 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 Mildly menacing nature. Okay, so it's gonna depend on if Grass can actually proc Redshift. If not, then L is stronger than her, I think. And so Grass needs to be in 5th, and she's behind Golshi, who's usually a late surger, or usually an end closer, but could be a late surger. I didn't actually pay attention. Okay, we're getting last surge. Alright, last spurt. Alright, Slick Surge. She's accelerating. That's an acceleration skill that can help. We don't even get into position. Alright, L's in 4th. Yeah, Grass didn't get into position for thing. Alright, we did debuff a bunch, but Teo's too strong, or... No more skills? No more skills. Damn it. And they didn't even have any debuffers. Okay, yeah, nah. We just got screwed over. We were pretty blocked. The skimpy uniforms of the highest drag. Hey, just don't worry about it. Air resistance is not a thing in Umamusume except for when you're drafting behind another runner. Their clothes are just built different. They use their Uma magic to negate the air resistance of their clothes. Alright, I see a Tachyon. I see a Grass Wonder. Grass Wonder can be a debuffer. Tachyon can also be a debuffer. They're in pace, so actually if they're in front of me, then less chance of getting debuffed by her. That's a pretty strong Golshi. Yeah, look at that stam. Yeah, we're not gonna kill her on stam. This Tachyon, 1123. Swing Mushroom. Those are good skills. She has Tether. We're disabling her Lone Wolf. Alright, well, we'll see. Yeah, I'm seeing more hybrids of like partial debuffers. Alright, here we go. Keep the uniform that shows off the thigh gap better. I mean, I want the fancier uniforms, but you know, that costs stars. I would have to actually pull on the gacha. Pull on the trainee gacha in order to get their outfits. I do have a Tam Opera though. Okay, no late start's good. We're up against a bunch of other late surgers and paid chasers, which makes sense given the sport cards, so yeah. Wait, what? Was that Golshi on pace, or was she... or what? So Grass is in a better position than L this time. If she can proc Redshift, then we have a chance, but I'm not sure. She just needs to get up one more place to proc Redshift, actually. Which, if we're late surgers and they're not, then I think there's a chance. And also depending on Nice Nature's debuffs. He's already gambling! Have you ever raced in the Taurus Cup of your life on the line? Because after this, only 4 more chances. 4 more runs of 5. Share Adept, Substream. Oh yeah, I put L's my ace, but Press Wonder might actually be. Ramp up. Okay, we're in 5th. That means Redshift can proc. We're not seeing Nice Nature's debuffs yet, but hopefully. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, Redshift, Redshift, please. She's in 4th? She's in 4th? Hasn't late surgers. Tether. Doesn't face chase. She didn't even proc Redshift, but she's catching up. Oh shit. It's gonna be close. That Golshi. Fighting for it. Grass Wonder catching up. Grass Wonder ahead! We're in front! We're in front! We're in front! We did it! We moved on! Oh, thank God. Oh my God. I'm surprised I'm not seeing more Nice Natures, because I was seeing a shitload of Nice Natures last night. Oh man. I guess the pool just got wider now. Or something. I don't know. Or we got lucky. I have no idea. We did it. We did it. Oh my God, we did it. We qualified for Group A. Let's freaking go. Let's fucking go! Oh man, I had like no hopes that this would happen, but that Grass Wonder run I did last night, I wasn't even expecting it to be. I was expecting it to die on stamina, but we were just not running into debuff or Nice Nature somehow. That also means we made back our buy-in with 3 wins. Alright, and now for extra gravy on top. Let's do it. Go pull that tire out. Neo still has to eat the baby. Don't eat the baby. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, now our match against the Nice Nature. Now we die to Stam. Wait. Let me see the other runners. 700. 400. Yeah, this special week just has way more stats. But not 1200 speed. This is my Grass Wonder. So actually, yeah, second favorite. Yeah, this Grass Wonder's cracked. But the Stam difference, though. Yeah, because they have at least one... Yeah. Only Pace Chaser debuffs, so it doesn't even affect us. This Golshi is... huge. Okay. I think this Golshi beats us. 1090 and then 1012 Stam. 725 power. Depending on if Grass Wonder procs Redshift and doesn't run out of Stam. That's like our chance. Alright, and there's my debuffer. What was I looking at? Yeah, okay, you have Mystifying Murmur and Sharp Gauge. So if we are ahead of this Nice Nature, which probably we are going to be, then she's going to fuck us up. Although are these... Disturb is... Startle... I forget whether these are speed or stamina debuffs. If they're speed debuffs, it's arguably better for us. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, so I don't think... Yeah, Golshi has too much stam. Special Week has too much stam for us to debuff them to death on stamina. Speed debuffs can maybe do something, though. If this enemy Nice Nature is ahead of us, that's good. Otherwise, it's bad. Also, what is this front runner? Nice Nature. Grass is rushed. That's bad. Okay, we're kind of fucked. How's our L in second? Okay. Stay behind the enemy. Nice nature, please. Stay out of her sharp gaze. Yeah, the enemy goal she's... Yeah, enemy goal she has too much stam. Especially weak has too much stam. But they don't have 1200 speed, so there is a chance that our others actually do something. And we're ahead of the enemy nice nature, so that's good. Alright. Here we go. But yeah, the goal she's already moving. I don't think it's not looking good. Grass Wonder not able to proc the acceleration skill. At least she procs her unique. But look at that distance. Yeah, we're not making that up. They're too powerful. But we didn't even get debuffed, actually. It says that we couldn't debuff them. Yeah. Alright, well, there you go. Yeah, because we couldn't proc Redshift, so Grass wasn't able to do her full potential. But hey, we qualified somehow. My god. 3 wins. There we go. Entries resetting in like... Yeah, 40 minutes. Cool. Somehow we did it. Somehow we moved on to Group A with the less than optimal team. Alright. Cool. Let's do our dailies. And actually, I might take a break and come back later. Because I'm gonna eat Neo Shame time. Because I'm hungry. Because I gotta eat. Where did I put the Grass Wonder in my... Wait, did I even put her in my team trials? Oh, she's in my Mile team. Wait. Is this the... This is the Grass I just trained? Wait. Where's my Grass? Yeah, it is this Grass. With Redshift. In Mile... Not medium. Anyway, Team Trials is different, so... Alright, building the skill procs, because that's all that matters for Team Trials. And winning gets you something, so... Not completely useless. The Vodka I also trained recently has decent stats. Okay, Redshift actually procs, which is at a good time, because it's in the last surge. Yeah, so now my Grass is catching up to my Daiwa. My Vodka doing her thing. Red Ace. Oh man. If Vodka can get ahead of Vodka, then we can actually proc our... or get a sweep. Oh, we're fighting the other Vodka. Oh, and also our other Vodka beats our Daiwa. Okay, yeah, Daiwa's dying. Okay, we got first and second. Not that that's what actually matters for Team Trials. Alright. Cool. Yay. Yippee. Oh yeah, the L I have in my PvP build isn't actually in my Team Trials build because she's a dirt runner for my Team Trials. And if you don't have the A in dirt, then you're at 90% of your speed, so... You know, not ideal. Yapparimashou! Man, maybe I should put a debuffer in my Team Trials team. I feel like I should. But then I have to retrain my other medium runners. Wait, let me double check my teams actually. Yeah, no, this is an actual trying to run Nice Nature. And these stats, I don't think are... Yeah, these stats aren't high enough to justify putting a debuffer in. But once I retry or retune my medium team for team trials, then you probably put the debuffer nice nature in there. Evil nature. Mildly menacing nature. Hey, we actually won. Hey, we lost. This aircrew, I think I trained her recently. Let me double check the... Yeah, she has 1200 shit stam, decent power. Where the frick are... Yeah, I have a Bakshin I trained like a million years ago. Oh right, this is sprint, so actually yeah, this shit stam is fine. Oh, she has redshift? Shit, how many redshifts did I get? And this King Halo I trained somewhat recently. Yeah, lots of power. And stam built for a sprint. Once Neo Reese, I'll have a plan. My plan... survive. Which, yeah, I think I need to eat. I grabbed Focus? I think she's a late surger if I grab Focus anyway, because of team trials or something. Doesn't actually help her win, really. Or all that much. But in theory. Oh, we sweep. We're second, third. Our Bakshin won that, actually. Bakshin, Bakshin, Bakshin! Yippee. How did this Bakshin win? Besides being a frontrunner. I guess if the others get blocked, then... Yeah. Oh, wait, she has a bunch of frontrunner skills. She has Unrestrained, which is pretty good frontrunner skill from my Suzuka card. Yeah. Okay, cool. Hey. We still lost. 10 carats, yay. Daily sale. Remember when I said I haven't been pulling? I want to get the outfits, so I am gonna be... I'm buying these star pieces even though I think that's not what you want to be doing. Alright. We'll do 2 more team trials, we'll do our dailies, we'll do our things. I might need to take a nap. I'm fading. I'm dying. I'm dying. I've only been streaming for like 2 hours. And also, I guess I don't feel the need to waste my carrot jelly if I'm only going to be doing like 1 more run on Tachyon for fun. But I'm surprised how well that my Grass Wonder did. That I literally trained last night. And I was gonna wait to like properly think out all the skill choices. But then I just made some judgment calls and picked a few. Okay, present with anyone? Alright, sure. Never seen that on the middle option. I'm also not sure why there's any incentive to not pick the bottom team every time. Oh, do they do that because the other team's winning too much? Or not? Or we're losing, okay. Okay. That's our team trials. We got our winning chicken event. Pronouncing it as the Japanese chiquetto. So apparently this Grass Wonder is cracked. Although it could just be Redshift for Tokyo Racecourse, right? And this is on Tokyo, so sure. You know, like a true addict skips food for the high. For my high, I gotta inhale the umamium. The umamium. The Uma juice. The carrot juice. I drink carrot juice pretty often, actually. Okay. Alright, 1 horse. 1v1. Rock Swing Maestro. Ramp up. Yeah, I guess it... Yeah, again, it matters a lot if she procs Redshift at the right time. And she is in the spot, and she procs Redshift, and she's zooming. It's easy. It doesn't mean she doesn't proc her unique, actually. But yeah, it's easy. Alright. Cool. The win bonus is like 1 more star. But again, I do care about the stars because of because I'm not pulling the trainee gacha enough. And now she's in awful mood. Oh my god. Alright, extra stam Tokyo Racecourse. Apparently this is the derby. Even though it's just the legend match. But it's the derby. It's the Tokyo Yushun. The Nippon Derby. We proc redshift. And yeah, we catch up. Bit slower with the awful mood, but she doesn't care. She's a professional. Great job. This is my new favorite grass. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, the real Grass Wonder. The natural derpy derby. It's the derpy derby. Nippon derby. Okay. We're late. We're a late surger. Who even cares about the late start? Although I hear that does really fuck up the front runners since a lot of their skills are based on being in front and staying in front. Temph should start accelerating now. Slick Search help. Oh, we got blocked. We got blocked so hard. We have Focus Mind. We have Redshift. There's a chance. Yeah, we're still chilling. Okay, yeah, she's good. If you're blocked, you just outstat them harder. Oh, I gotta collect my dailies. Ching ching! Yay. Alright, cool. Yeah, I totally thought I was gonna see more Nice Natures. I mean, we did see Nice Natures towards the end, but... Okay, so this L... We have this Grass Wonder too. I'm wondering if she's also better at miles. Yeah, actually that stam... Even though it's mile, I think the extra stam does have at least some effect. I guess we'd be comparing it to... Who? Our recent elf at 700 stam. Doesn't have power? They're probably both fine for mile. This vodka actually, I think I trained her specifically for miles, so she has better stats for miles. But not the acceleration skills that Grass Wonder has. But I think the power, the raw power stat makes up for it. I put this vodka in the Uma later too, to test for Cham Meat, and I think she was consistently losing to my Golshi because of stam. Because dying on stam. But I think this vodka dominates miles with the stats. As long as she doesn't get blocked. That's the thing. If the concern is NPC horses, then you probably want like a really good frontrunner for the most consistency. The Duty of Dignity is calling. Homestretch Hasten. She's zooming. The rest 3 lengths. Yeah, I don't know how consistent this is, but I think if they want to go late surger, and we have the late surger skills when we do late surger anyway, right? That's what we do, right? And she has Lone Wolf. If I took 2 with Lone Wolf on my team, that would kind of mess things up. But imagine if that Grass Wonder had Lone Wolf too. What's that calling? It's the Duty of Dignity calls. Oh, we got debuffed by Nice Nature. You don't even care. Don't even proc her unique. It's kind of inconsistent. I forget the exact proc conditions, but it happens like exactly... It's a check exactly at 200 meters left. But yeah, whatever. Oh, alright, bad mood. Okay. Swinging Maestro. 3 more stam. Ooh, okay, we caught up, yeah. Neat. That's the non-G1 finish pose. Okay. There's your dailies. Is there anything else? Yeah, that's it. I still haven't even joined the club. Should probably do that. We just need one more career playthrough. Okay. So I'll probably be back. I'll be back sometime before the next entry period ends. I still feel like we got so lucky not running into more debuffers there, because if we ran into more debuffers, man, we'd be we'd be screwed. But this grass, 2 first places, 1 second, and then our L, man, it's doing great. So I think the Skullshy is like pretty decent. You should eat foods, not that crap at Costco, actual foods. Why is 22 a Valerina's favorite number? I don't know. Renai and Wingo channel. Why is 22 a Valerina's favorite number? Because it's a 2-2. Ah! Air Groove's mood went down. I find that meme funny, but like it's slightly incorrect interpretation of the mood down event, because it's her not getting the joke earlier that pisses her off. Not the actual fact that Simply Rudolph made a joke itself. But yeah, hello, welcome. Make pierogies and eat those. Man, I have some chicken I'm probably gonna cook later. Yeah. Anyway, God, we got so lucky. We got so lucky that last run, man. Man. So yeah, 22 minutes is resetting. I'll be back within the next 24 hours, we'll say, for more entries. I was not expecting to make it to Group A. Oh, right, it opens on the freaking browser. I was not expecting it to make it to Group A. And since we're in Group A, that means we're guaranteed to make it to the Group B finals, because if we die in the next period in Group A, then you go to the Group B finals. And if you're in Group B, then you have to win 3 to make it to the Group B finals. And of course, if you win the Group A next round, then you get to the Group A finals. Now I'll tell you all about the lore of the 14 Airbud movies. No! No! Have I even seen Airbud? I don't think I have. That name is just vaguely familiar to me. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little tired and hungry. I'll be back sometime before the end of the next Cham Meet period for another stream for more Umamusume. And I don't know, I guess I'll do more work on my game idea that I'm working on, that I'm prototyping, that I don't want to reveal too much about because I know it's gonna sap my motivation to actually work on it. I've just been paying more attention to my mood and my productivity when I am like streaming, when I'm like being more quiet about a project, and when I'm like trying to hype it up, and like not just to the world, but like in my head even. If I feel more detached, I think that's better for the health of like any sort of project that I do. If I have too much expectation, if I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be awesome, then I feel like that fucks me up mentally, and then I do worse. Or I'm more likely to just drop a project. So I think I think using that as basis for my decision making, I'm gonna be probably working on more stuff in secret as opposed to on stream. And if nothing comes of it, then nothing comes of it. But hopefully if something comes of it, then I'll try to actually get it to a state where it's polished enough that I feel proud and I actually like really want to show it off. I know I can like force myself to show unfinished things off or like show the process of making things as much, games and otherwise. Also, there are 14 Airbud movies? Wait. Chat, is this real? Chatter, is this real? Airbud. 14 films? There were 14 Airbud films! Including Airbud, Air Buddies, and the Santa Paws spinoff. Oh my god. The lore. The Airbud lore. It's real. Chat, this is real. This is real. Oh god. But yeah. Yeah, I really don't think my runners were that optimized. Although I guess... Yeah, this grass could use more stam. Because I think if she gets stam debuff, then she's dead. If she gets outpaced by the other Umas and can't proc Redshift, then she also dies. But when she does proc Redshift, she goes crazy. This L is like slightly more consistent with the higher stam, but the lower speed, or lower power. But she does have the medium proficiency to make up for that, and also firm conditions for plus 60. So it's really 600 power there, which is only 60 less than my grass. Of course, the acceleration from Redshift is really making up for any lack of power here. That's if she can get into the position, which is 5th or higher, to proc it. And sometimes my own Umas are taking that 5th position, which kind of messes up. So, yeah. Now this Golshi is a lot more consistent with the higher stamina, but less powerful, less performing less high, because of the 1089 speed is like good, but it's not amazing. Whereas this is just like 19 off of the cap. So we're like pretty high up there. Plus the Redshift is actually insane. I have no idea how important acceleration skills were when they proc at the right time. So Slick Surge, I only recently saw in the tier list, was like a really powerful acceleration skill because it procs at the right time. There's like a straightaway acceleration skill, but if it doesn't proc at the right time, then it's useless, right? If you're already at your top speed, then acceleration does nothing. So I'm only now finding out about like the importance of not just acceleration skills, but the right acceleration skills at the right point. And from what I hear, the specific reason Redshift is so powerful on this Champions Meet is because the Tokyo Racecourse, the final corner is lined up perfectly with the final surge. So at the very moment that your Uma's able to start accelerating to their top speed, this procs just at the right time. And on other courses, it might proc too early, so it's before the last spurt. Or if it's later, then it has less of effect. And if you're already at your top speed, then it has no effect, right? Acceleration skill. So yeah, that's the grass I trained last night, who I really thought was going to be dying to stamina more, which I guess she does if there's debuffers, but I'm surprised that we didn't see more debuffers there. So that's good. Now, of course, if we're in Group A, then we're probably going to be seeing like a super optimized meta teams, and I have no no real hope of outperforming there. But yeah, we'll hold off. I want to do at least one more run, one more daily. And I kind of want to do Tachyon's run, because I've still yet to actually do Tachyon's run, even though I pulled her a while ago. her unique is a stamina skill. So I'm thinking if we hit 1200 speed and there's good enough stamina power, then and we get the redshift, then that'll probably be pretty good, right? I think she also has medium skills. Like she's very medium. Or not. Preferred position is Pace Chaser. Intro to Physiology. Corner on the second half of the race. I think that procs regardless of your style. So if we get a late Surger or Spark, then we could do late Surger. Tether is for medium though. And also works better with late Surges probably. Still skipping food time for the drugs. Yeah. Yeah. What you gonna do about it? Oh wait. Whose star can I unlock? Oh, winning ticket, of course! Because of the thing. Because we were doing the thing. Or we're doing the day the I mean, might as well, right? Yeah, there's nothing else we're gonna spend the stars on, right? Okay. Yay! 2-star winning ticket though. I'm taking away your internet privileges. Hey, that already happened today. Did they dim this screen for reasons? Or no, is my monitor just... Wait, no, are my eyes... What is going on? Alright, well, whatever. We got our 2-star winning ticket. Let's see. Precision Pilfer, hard worker. She is a late Surger. She's the late Surger. Tachyon... Yeah, I think... Yeah, we don't have enough for level 5. Satsuki Sho, Osaka High, the Nippon Derby. Took away your internet privileges. No seeing the internet for a Neo. Oh no. Okay. Alright then. I accept. Ah, okay. Yeah. Alright. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Ending stream, that's probably what I'm doing. We did our thing. We performed better than we were expecting to do, which is great. But really, I was seeing debuffers every single race last night, so I don't know, maybe more casuals got it put into the match pool or something. Which is good for me as someone who's trying his hardest to take the game casually, but every fiber of my being is like optimize, optimize, optimize. You need to build the best horse for the Tokyo race course 2400 meter medium, firm conditions, spring, sunny. Champion speed. Okay. Alright, thank you all for coming. Thank you all for coming. My brain, I'm tired. I'm like sleep deprived. I think I stayed up till like 4 a.m. last night thinking about Taurus Cup and training, and also doing that one Grass Wonder run. That was a Hot Springs run, by the way. That was a Hot Springs run. We had our steamy memories. Hold on, where's the list? Bad Neo. Hey, I'm getting stuff done. I promise. I think. Steamy solidarity. A moment where you feel an irreplaceable bond. And that was my first time. Yeah. I've gotten, actually no, I've only gotten Hot Springs with Golshi. I forget which one, because I was doing way too many runs for the Golshi week. And I got a ticket with Haru Urara, but we died that career because I didn't get the mile spark. Yeah. Okay. Thank you everyone for coming. Bakshin. Her hair is so smooth, just like her brain. I'm sorry, that was mean. Bakshin, she's a good girl. Although it does make you wonder how much she's aware of like what trainer is trying to do in the career to get her to run sprints specifically. Okay. Alright. I need to go. I need to eat. I need to probably nap. But thank you all for coming. Thank you all for watching. We did slightly better than expected. More than slightly better, actually. That was like really surprisingly good. That was surprisingly good. That Grass Wonder did surprisingly well. Because I totally thought she would just die to the debuffers, but I guess we just got lucky and didn't find the debuffers. And also the stamina debuff skills I think are less common than the speed debuff skills. At least with the current like set of support cards. So yeah. Okay, thank you Draco Dioragashi, thank you Pink Fat Flamingo, thank you Voltexual 8, thank you Lenai and Wingo, thank you Dahlum, thank you Random Perv, thank you Itoni. I need to go the frick to sleep in the middle of the day. Yeah, I'll take a nap, maybe. Or just lie down and pretend to sleep and then not actually sleep because I'm spending my mental activity watching YouTube or something, or training Umamusume, or reading Umamusume guides, or thinking about optimal ways to train Umamusume. Or thinking about the lore and the story of Umamusume and how they make the characters so good. I think the most interesting analyses I've read about Umamusume have been about like how the actual depictions of the characters have evolved over time and have like become even just better, right? Like early characters are not as appealing as the later versions of the characters, which I think is a really useful thing to actually see happen to a series in real time. Like, as examples of how you can make a character more appealing. Because surely you're trying to do that, right? Why is it nighttime in the background? Yeah, if you're writing characters, you're trying to make the characters more appealing, right? Right? No phone for Neo near the bed, put it in the kitchen! Okay. You're probably right. That's probably a good thing I should do. That's probably a thing I should do. Okay. Who the heck is live? Who's next? You decide. Okay. Here, we're raiding on Twitch. We're finding someone to raid on YouTube. What? Okay, we'll do Team of Listener Elf. Go give them a watch if you want, I guess. Or something. Okay, alright. Thanks for watching. I miss Neo. I'll try to be back within 24 hours. No promises. No promises. But I probably should. That's probably a promise. That's maybe a promise. Teehee, if you want it to be. But don't get too attached to it, otherwise you could be disappointed. Just like most things in life that have random variable outcomes. Just like Umamusume Pretty Derby when you are training your Umas. Achieve detachment, but like in a good way, not in like the apathetic way, but like in the way where you are content, or not necessarily even content, just like you're chill about it. Oh, that's probably expressing the same idea. I'm probably using the wrong words here. Content but better. Word that basically means content but doesn't mean like getting lazy. You know? Something like that. Be detached from the outcomes, but enjoy life to the fullest. Which is kind of weird and paradoxical. I don't know, but that's what I try to do for my mental. And I think it helps. Alright, thank you. Bye, bye. Bye, thanks for watching. Bye, bye. Bye, I'm gonna hit the raid button. Okay, bye.